Good morning, guys. This is G's Loft. Hope you guys had a happy Easter. Mine was good. Just want to show you guys the health of the hen. She will be going on her 4th round, but she will be paired up with another cock. This is the daughter to the freak. Okay. No scales, it's just perfect. And she raised already 3 rounds. She's on her 3rd round now. And she will be going to her 4th round. You see the glow on her still, the shine. She still has a shine. She has the muscle still. All the birds are pretty much in the same state as she is in. Says McLaugh 1380 2020. Direct daughter to the freak. She has the dark markings. Another thing I look for in the pigeon as well is when you're holding it and the wing touches this line here. Some birds have very short wing, and let's see if I can get a position. Her wing touches. Sometimes the wing is back here. I tend not to like that in the pigeon as much as a bird that the wing touches the tail, which is the back part here. She had nice round tips. Here's a good pigeon. So I just wanted to show you guys after 3 rounds of breeding, it's still going on to the 4th. Should be going on to a different bird. She's still, muscle still there. Nice and pink, clear. It's not scaly. You know, like it's almost like dandruff. Like if you go like this, all that start coming out. None of that. That's how your bird should be. If it does have scales, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know when the bird is in good shape when it doesn't have it. And that goes for flying as well. You want that to be nice and clear and shiny. You don't want it to be all scaly and dusty. You don't want that. Another thing a lot of people look at is the white. The whiter, and then it keeps going instead of like faded. No. Start off white, and then it starts to fade. A lot of people like to look at that as well. I was doing a little study on my own when I was going to people's fancier's loft, and I would pick up their better birds that they will give me, and I will look at everything. When I say everything, everything. But I wouldn't tell them what I'm looking at or what I'm looking for. Or, I mean, I'll ask questions here and there about the bird, but these little things, you know, the wing and all that good stuff, that I kept to myself. And then I came back to my coop, and I picked up my birds, and they seem to have the same exact qualities as these big, you know, name guys. Obviously, this is a daughter to the freak. So, Frank McLaughlin, that's one of his better breeders. He got rid of it, and now the bird is back in New England again. I'm not gonna say who has it. It's not gonna come out of my mouth, but bird is a super bird. You know, she won the AU convention by 23 minutes. And she went on breeding super pigeons, very super pigeons. And I was lucky. This was the last. I had both of them. I had both nest mates. This one and the other one. The other one's band number was 1000. I have the pedigree here as well. But at that time I was getting into the finches, the Goulians and canaries, and I'm like, I already have this one. Why am I gonna buy another one? So I just gave her back to Frank, and he sold her at that Grand Belt auction that he had. I think it was over $2,000 the bird went for. So he made out good, you know. But those two was the last daughters that Frank had before he sold her. So this is the last daughter of the freak that will be Frank McLaughlin Bandit. He no longer has it. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on this bird. I look a lot of, when I go into a coop, the feet nice and clean. That's I think that's like the number one thing that a bird can tell you that it's starting to get sick or not feel right or something's off. I think, you know, the feet, once it starts, you know, the coop, even if you have a deep litter system or you clean every day, a bird that's starting to get sick, you will notice it that the feet is always dirty. There's always something to it. You know, it's always getting stuck. Like if a bird poops on the bird, the stains will stay. The end of the tail will get bird crap on it, and it just, you will notice these little tips. And if you got an eye for the bird, you'll pick it up quicker than later. You know. Like I told you guys before, I don't medicate the birds. I did medicate before. I used to prevent, more likely. I would like coccidiosis, E. coli, salmonella, especially salmonella. I would prevent. I wouldn't give it like every month, like every 6 months, stuff like that. But now I really don't do it. I might get a case of canker here and there with the babies, only babies, when they're in the breeding coop still, not in the young bird coop. I'll get a case of canker, 1 or 2 cases that never went more than 2, always 1 or 2, 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And like I said, I'll put a dab of the medicine in the throat, and that bird will only have that only chance with that medicine one time. After that, he will not get another dose of medicine. So if he doesn't get better with that little pinch of medicine down his throat, if it doesn't clear up, then he has to go. It's that simple. Weak pigeons, well, you're just wasting your time with weak pigeons. There's too many top competitors for us to be dangling around with weak pigeons. Oh, that bird came from, let's say, oh, it came from Frank McLaughlin, and it's one of my favorites, and this and that, but the bird is always sick, and the bird is always this. I mean, there might be a problem with the fancier. Try to correct yourself, or give the bird a chance to recuperate, and then you put her back in the coop. And if she's always getting sick, all her babies are always sick, is one thing is if the bird is that type of sickness and she's always skinny, doesn't gain weight, she eats, drinks, poops, looks immaculate, but she's always skinny, and she goes on to breeding, and her babies, one of them grows and the other one stays skinny. Yeah, that's not good. I got advice from top guys, and they say, gee, if you have a sick bird, just get rid of it. Doesn't matter who it's from, what it came from. If you like it that much, try to treat it, and if it gets better, good. But if it keeps getting sick, the babies get sick, the babies don't grow right. It's just stuff goes wrong with that bird year after year. Get rid of it. And believe me, guys, I got rid of some very high name birds when I first started. When you first start, you're so excited, and oh my God, I got a bird from this guy and that guy, and I'm gonna put this one with that one, and I'm gonna make this baby, and the bird gets sick, and you try to treat it and treat it and treat it and treat it. Little do you know, you're just getting the bird weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. It's that simple. But I'm not saying if she gets sick, I'm gonna just, there you go, get out of here. No, this bird cost, over $2,000. So birds like this, give it a chance. Even the other ones, give it a chance if you really like the bird. Give it a nice chance. Don't breed it no more. And then comes following breeding season, you put her again and she gets sick again, then there's something wrong. There's something really wrong. And then that's a decision you guys have to take into your own hands. Do you want to keep weak pigeons, or do you want to have strong immunity pigeons? That's your call. But I guarantee, if you stop medicating, like I said, I do garlic, I do honey, I do the lemon, I do honey and garlic, or honey and lemon, a sour and a sweet. Inside the cabinets here, there might be 3 things of medicine: a coccidiosis, a canker, and another canker treatment. And I got a pox. We dab the stuff on the bird. Everything else is natural products. There's nothing else. Give you guys a little sneak peek at it. That's it. There's a coccidiosis, the canker, and the pox right there. The rest is just regular stuff. There's nothing. and my vinegar. That's it. And brewer's yeast that I give in the food. Nothing fancy over here. So guys, I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't kill her right off the rip. I'll give her a chance, and I'll keep her away from breeding until next season. And if it happens again, and it happens again, the bird, like let's say the first round went great, and then second round comes, the bird starts losing weight. It doesn't maintain the weight. It keeps losing weight and losing weight. It eats like a bastard. It fills up the pouch like crazy, you know, and it drinks like a bastard as well. And it feeds the baby perfectly fine, but the bird is always skinny. There's something wrong, really wrong with the bird. What I would do, that's just me, what I would do, I'll just get rid of it. It's just that simple. I mean, if you want to try to get your money back, you explain to the person, listen, you know, give me half of the money for this pigeon, and you want to give it a try, you know, the kid will, yeah, I'll give it a try, yeah, I'll give it a, and that's his problem from now on. You told him, you were honest with him, and he still wants it, fine, so let it be. But don't sell somebody a bird that you know is not going to do good for him, or going to be sick, or going to get his other bird sick. That's just not right, you know. And this pigeon sport, everybody likes to keep the secrets to themselves. Nobody likes to explain stuff. Nobody really likes to help others. They just want to be at the top, and that's their only spot. They can't accept losing. A lot of people is like that out here, and that's not my case. It really isn't. You have a question, you hit that comment down below. I'll answer you within a day or so, and I'll just lay it flat out to you. You know, I mean, I might give, you might ask the same question you ask 5 pigeon fanciers, and those 5 pigeon fanciers will give you something similar but different, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So it's the way you observe what they're feeding you, their feedback, and you take it to that. Don't ever, like, if you have a question, go to 2 to 3 guys and ask 2 3 guys. Don't just ask one guy, because that one guy might be stuck in his old ways when there's another way to do it easier and better. Always ask 2 to 3 guys, whatever the question may be, about a pigeon or about this or how do you do that. It's always good to ask others. Just be open-minded. So guys, this is the daughter to the freak, and I'm trying to put her back in. And just a little video talking about the health of the bird. 3rd round, the bird is immaculate, and pretty sure the rest of them, because every day when I come into the coop, I pick up to like 5 to 10 birds every day, randomly. It's different sections. I'll just go pick one up, feel it, hold it, you know, okay, look good. Another one, let's go to a different section. Pick that one up, pick that one up, pick that one up. Every single day I do it, every single day. Just to see how that, in that section, how the birds are holding up, you know. Because if one doesn't feel right, let me check another one. That one doesn't feel right, Some of them might feel okay, some of them might feel a little bit funny, but that's what I do. I check every single section every day, every single day. So guys, this is G's Loft. Hit that subscribe button for further videos. Thumbs up. Comment down below any comments. I'll get back to the comments as soon as you send them. Might take a couple hours a day, but I will get to you. So thumbs up, and I appreciate every single one of you that subscribe to my channel. You guys are a plus. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.